After 15 years in nutrition and coaching women through their 20s, 30s, 40s and beyond, I have realized something important. Most women aren't struggling because they're eating too much. They're struggling because the majority of their diet is made up of the food that leave them more hungry, more tired, inflamed, undernourished, and constantly craving quick energy. And that is what I want you to understand, as that's the biggest secret of losing weight for good, okay? Your body is not just a calorie calculator. It's really complicated. It's hormonal, metabolic. It's metabolic, and it has got such a complicated nervous system. And the food that you eat directly affects all of those things. Yes, calories matters. Okay, it matters for fat loss, but the quality of calories affects your hunger, energy, your cravings, recovery, your hormones, muscle retention, digestion, your sleep, your inflammation, your daily movement, your training performance, basically everything. So that is why 300 calories coming from the crisps and the chocolates hasn't got the same effect on the body as 300 calories coming from eggs, etc. Right? So same calories, right? Same calories, but very difficult physiological response. That is why whole foods require more energy to digest. That is called the thermic effect of the food. Okay, so protein-rich foods, whole foods, can use up to 20-30% of their calories during the digestion, right? Compared to the heavily processed foods, which might use as little as 3-5%, okay? Meaning that your body actually burns more energy processing and digesting nutrient-dense food compared to the low-quality food, okay? So whole foods are also digested slowly, yeah? It takes long time to digest protein and fiber, and this helps to stabilize blood sugar levels, reducing energy crashes and cravings and excessive hunger later in the day. So something many perimenopausal women struggle with due to changing insulin sensitivity and hormonal fluctuation in this period of their life. So highly processed foods are digested to be hyperpalatable. They override natural fullness signals and make it easier to overeat without you realizing it. So have you ever noticed how easy it is to keep snacking on biscuits, crisps, cereals, etc., but how much harder it is to actually overeat chicken, potatoes, Greek yogurts, eggs, etc.? That's not the lack of willpower, okay? It's all biology. So food quality also impacts the inflammation within your body, right? A diet built mostly around ultra-processed foods, low protein intake, low fiber, and poor nutrition density can increase chronic inflammation within our body. It can worsen recovery, impact sleep quality, and increase your fatigue. So yes, when cortisol is already elevated from stress, poor sleep, and perimenopause, your body becomes even more sensitive to all of this. So I want you to know all of this. I want you to understand, and we need to start making better choices when it comes to the calories. So if we cannot go all or nothing, we cannot avoid completely altogether the processed food, but we've got to try to whenever we can make them less in our nutrition these days, okay? So if we would roughly aim for about 80-90% of the food coming from whole foods and leaving that 10-15% for these treats, so-called treats, I don't want to call them treats, but that's what they are, that will be a good balance of you getting the benefits of your nutrition, getting all of the minerals and vitamins from your food, still not feeling hungry while you're on calorie deficit, because it's one of the most important things to try to aim and still make a difference to your body.